What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Kangaroo Black coming back once again to give y'all my takeaways from the Alabama versus Ole Miss game yesterday. A battle of two SEC West teams, number 13 and number 15. And my Alabama Crimson Tide came out on top by beating number 15, Ole Miss. All right, my first takeaway, the defense. This defense leads this team. This defense is the strength of the team. I'm not saying this defense is a 2012 or 2016 defense, 2017 defense, but guess what? This defense can be a great defense for the rest of the season. This defense has proven itself game after game this season that it is the strength of the team and it can play and stop anybody. They have proven that. Okay. Ole Miss was the third ranked team as far as points scored this season in all of college football, and they was number one in the SEC as far as scoring offense. And guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide held them to only 10 points, 7 points in the first half, 3 points in the second half, which is great. Quishon Judson, one of the best running backs in all of college football, null and void. I think he had about 59 yards or something like that, 49 yards. Let me check it out. It wasn't much, I tell you that. Matter of fact, he had 56 yards on 13 carries. My defense is getting there. It's getting there. We're going to be one of the best defenses in all of college football before it's over with. But yes, this defense leads this team. And let me tell you something else that my Alabama Crimson Tide defense did, okay? Jackson Dart, he was second in the nation in yards per pass attempts with 12.5 yards per pass attempts. Yesterday, he was a little under 7 yards with 6.9. So we held him in that category. Didn't get to his average in that category. All right. And he also managed only 6 rushing yards. Also, we held Ole Miss to 3 of 14 on third down. So, hey, this defense is legit. That's all I got to say. So, whoever Alabama got to face or whoever got to face Alabama, you're going to run into one of the best defenses in all the SEC. And those of you who didn't want to believe me when I said Kevin Steele, you know, if he got the pieces to work with, he can make a great defense. Never mind what he did at Miami last season, all right? But I'm going to tell you, one thing about the defense, they will give up some yards. I'll give you that. They will give up some yards. They let Ole Miss go down the field on one drive, but after that, it was null and void. It was null and void. So, hey, hats off to this daggone defense, okay? It is, I'm going to give it 75% better than any Pete Golden defense. I tell you that. And I'm going to tell you, Malachi Moore, he's showing out. He's doing his thing. Kool-Aid doing his thing. So I'm loving it. This linebacker core is getting it together. We're going to be, the front seven, the offensive, defensive line, I'm telling you, we're going to be one of the best defenses in the country before it's all over with. Just want to put that out there. So that's my first takeaway. Second takeaway, man. Second takeaway. Jalen Milroe has proven that he is the best man for the job. Nick Saban knows what he is doing, all right? Jalen Milroe, he will stand in the pocket and deliver a pass, all while having a defender coming right at him. He will take a hit as long as he deliver that pass, okay? He can run the ball. Prove that also. We already knew that he could run the ball, so it is what it is. These wide receivers, they are catching this ball. When it's thrown, they are catching it. It ain't hitting their hands and bouncing off, okay? We don't have those problems, receivers not catching the ball like we did the past couple of seasons. So this offense, it can get clicking too. The offensive line, they proved that they can open up running lanes. Jace McClellan, he did his thing. I think he had like 105 yards rushing. So, and last week, Roydell Williams had like 117 yards rushing. So this offensive line can open up some running lanes. They just have to make a habit of doing it consistently. Okay, so once this offense get clicking, I think we might be unstoppable. I'm gonna just put it out there. If this offense can get clicking in this run game, it's over for everybody. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If we get clicking in the run game, open up them running lanes, and pass protect, yes, ain't nobody gonna be able to mess with us. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That's right. Defense gonna be one of the best in the country. Jalen Milroe has proven that he is the best man to play quarterback at Alabama. He has proven that. The offense has proven that if they can put it together, if they can get clicking, nobody can mess with us. And it all depends on the offensive line. That's all to it. And guess what? No more drop passes. But anyway, let me move on. We proved that we have depth. Look, freshman Jalen Hale. Look what he was doing yesterday. Putting on a clinic. I believe this was his first start. Matter of fact, I believe this was Jalen Hale's first start. And guess what? He showed up with what he had. He only had 2 catches for 63 yards, and one of them was a touchdown. A pretty good long one too. And I think that's when Jalen Hale, not Jalen Hale, but Jalen Milroe took that daggone hit. He laid out for a minute, knocked the breath out of him, I believe, but he got his ass up, and he was pumped up too. So kudos to Jalen Hale for doing his thing yesterday. And then, hey, let's not forget about my man, Jermaine Hands Burton. He had 2 catches for 62 yards. Hey, Jermaine Burton been doing his thing this season, and like I told you, I'm sticking with him because Jermaine Burton, he could be the #1 receiver for us. I done told y'all, man. And these tight ends, hey, I love them. C.J. Dupree, Amari Nightblack, Robbie Oops, however you pronounce his name. Going to be 3 prolific tight ends for us. Okay? So, everybody is catching the ball. Everybody is eating for my Alabama Crimson Tide, especially through the air. All right. So, hey, it is what it is. I got some more takeaways, but like I said, we got depth. Also, on defense, when Deontay Lawson went down, all right, Jaheed Kelmer came in and did his thing and got 7 solo tackles when Deontay Lawson went down. So we got some depth at the linebacker position too. We rotated offensively. The offensive lineman. Hey, but still we gave up 4 sacks, too damn many. All right. Offensive line, we done gave up 16 sacks through 4 games. That's 4 sacks per game. On average. Can't have that. 2 against Middle Tennessee, 5 against Texas, 5 against South Florida, and 4 against Ole Miss. Too damn many. All right. But guess what? If we keep rotating those offensive linemen, we're going to find the daggone pieces, all right? And even though we gave up 4 sacks, all of those sacks was in the first half, okay? Went in at halftime, made those adjustments, didn't give up a sack the second half. All right, we just need to keep that going. I can tell you that. Another takeaway, we got to get better in the red zone. That's one of the bad takeaways I got. We had 5 possessions in the red zone. I believe in the first half, we got throughout the game, 1 touchdown, 3 field goals, and an interception. We cannot have that. Matter of fact, I think all that was in the daggone. Yeah, that was in the throughout the game. I almost said it was in the first half, but anyway, 5 red zone possessions. 1 touchdown, 3 field goals, and an interception. We cannot have that, man. We need to put this ball in the daggone end zone. All right? So that's just got to happen. Because kicking field goals, that's not going to win you a lot of games. All right? Yeah, it's points on the board, but you need to put up 7 instead of 3 or 6 instead of 3. All right, we got to get better in that area. Another takeaway, self-inflicted wounds. Oh, my goodness. Another touchdown taken off the board because of a holding penalty. All right. Offensive line did their job. Jason McClellan did his job. Long touchdown run, called back because of a holding by Jermaine Burton downfield. Jermaine Burton, you just got to let him go. If he make the tackle, he make the tackle, okay? Just he done picked up 40 yards already. Let the defender make the tackle, all right? Don't hold, negative play. Instead of a touchdown or a gain of 30 or 40 yards, we got to move back 10 yards. Come on, brother. You got to use your head on that one, all right? But it's all good. Everybody make mistakes. But like I said, 7 points taken off the board. Again, that's 5 touchdowns taken off the board because of penalties. We need to stop this. We need to stop that. That can cost us games, which has already cost us the Texas game because we had 2 touchdowns taken off the board then. All right, self-inflicted wounds. Another one. We at the 1 yard line. This is on Tommy Reese. I'm putting this one on Tommy Reese. 1 yard line. Why is Jalen Milroe in daggone shotgun? And then Seth McLaughlin act like he can't half snap the damn ball. It's a bad snap. At least 2 every damn game. I mean, Jesus, guy. If you can't get it right, put that Dalcourt back at the goddamn center. And put Terrence Ferguson over there in Dalcourt spot. I mean, Jesus, man. You got one job. Snap the damn ball. All right? But either way, Jalen Milroe should have never been in shotgun in that situation. 1 yard line, first and goal, get on the center, quarterback sneak it. I don't give a damn if you got the quarterback sneak it all 4 times. Better than what we did yesterday. We wind up losing 22 yards on that possession. And we was at the 1 yard line. Had to settle for a field goal again. So, hey, we got to do better than that, man. We got to do better than that. So, but yeah, these self-inflicted wounds or whatever you want to call it, we got to get better than that. All right. Defense did their job, blocked the daggone punt, and we didn't show them no gratitude on that possession. I can tell you that. But it's all right. But we got to, offensive line, we got to stop giving up these sacks, and I think we will. I've seen a lot of improvement on yesterday, from the Texas game, from the South Florida game, seen a lot of improvement, all around improvement at that. So, hey, all we got to do, keep building, trying to go 1-0 every damn week. So those are my takeaways, all right? And that is it leads the team. Jalen Milroe proved that he is the man for the job, self-inflicted wounds. We got depth offensively and defensively. And hey, we got to get better in the red zone and cut out these self-inflicted wounds, okay? And those are my takeaways from the game in Alabama. I think we're going to be all right. Even though I've been stressing, I think we're going to be all right. We got Mississippi State next week. I think we'll get that win. I mean, Mississippi State this week on Saturday, the 30th, and next week, Texas A&M, baby. We got to go to Kyle Field. And come on, we got to get that win. Another SEC West opponent, okay? With Mississippi State is too. But, hey, 1 game at a time, 1-0 each week. That's all we can ask for. Focus on 1 game at a time, and let's get it done. Roll damn Tide.